All right, so you're thinking about moving to Sammamish, Washington. Well, you're gonna wanna stick around because in this vlog style video, we're gonna kind of take you around town, show you some of our favorite spots. Then we're gonna go and look at a couple different price points, a couple different neighborhoods, and show you what you actually get for your money around here. So if you wanna know everything there is to know about living, eating, and breathing here in Sammamish, Washington, then you're gonna wanna stick around. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell up top so that you get notifications anytime that we come out with another vlog on another local city here in the King County area. My name's Derek Decater. I'm with the Decater Home Team, and we get calls, texts, and emails all the time with people relocating here to the Sammamish, Washington area, or just anywhere here on the east side of King County. Today we are at Pine Lake Park, which is one of our favorite spots here in Sammamish. We actually grew up just across the street here, so we thought this would be a great place to start. Pine Lake Park is a massive park. We have the lake, which you can't see right now because it's a hot day and it's packed, but they've got the dock out there. You can go fishing out there. The kids are out there right now playing. They've got their pool noodles out. They've got lifeguards everywhere. Just walking down today, I actually forgot how many lifeguards are actually here, which I thought was a very, very cool thing. We've got concerts in the park here. If we pan around here, Brad, it's not going to look like much right now, but every Thursday in the summer they have concerts in the park. It's a great thing for the community. You'll see everyone coming out with their towels, with their chairs, bringing the kids along, bringing some snacks. This whole field is filled with everyone sitting on the lawn getting ready for concerts in the park. All right, we're going to take a cut here and we're going to go and start to look at some homes right away. All right, we are over here on the Redmond side of Sammamish. So again, that north side of Sammamish. And we're near that Sahalee golf course that I had talked about in this community. So what we're gonna do here is just kind of walk down all these homes. We're looking at early 2000s. There's actually one that is pending right now. It is a 5 bedrooms, 4 bath, over 4,000 square feet. It's pending right now at 2.25. Just to kind of give you an idea of what is in this area. Fairly new development. You can't see it right now because of all the lush trees and greenery, but we are up on the plateau. And if you remember that map view, you know, just to the west of us is actually Lake Sammamish. So some of these properties actually do have a fairly good view of the lake as well. So here's the home that we're going to be looking at again. Just went pending, 2.25, 5 bedrooms, 4 bath. A little over 40, I believe it was 4,300 square feet on this home. One of our favorite communities up here on the plateau. This would be in that Lake Washington School District. So these homes here would be going into that East Lake High School, which we will show you as well as we go through. And take a look at the home real quick. And if we walk actually a little bit farther, you can actually even see one of the private communities here in this neighborhood. They've got the tennis courts there as well. Just one of the few parks that you have access to in this community. All right, hey, we are now at Audubon Park. This is actually our stomping grounds. This is where me and Brad actually grew up. So a little biased, but love this community. The nice thing about Audubon Park here, you know, all these homes are kind of built in that late 90s, early 2000s. Typically in that, you know, 25 to 3,500 square foot range. The home we're going to look at today is actually 5 bedrooms, 3 bath. It's listed at 1.7, so a little bit different price points than what we've been looking at thus far. The community itself is great. What you just saw, kind of where we started, was obviously the park for the little kids, but there's also basketball hoops down the street, and we're about 2 blocks away from 228th, which is the main drag here in Sammamish. So kind of 228th is where you can go down to get down anything in Sammamish. So here's the home right now. Again, 5 bedrooms, 3 bath, listed at 1.7. And as you can see, the neighborhoods themselves, this is kind of how this development is built. We have the main street down there, and then all of these loops and cul-de-sacs that kind of branch off it, with all of these homes, like I said, late 90s, early 2000s build. All right, hey, we are here in Trossachs, and this kind of gives you a pretty good idea of what you're gonna get in the Trossachs neighborhood. Massive community, but all of these streets are just like this. You've got your community parks that are here, you've got these beautiful homes, you've got these unbelievably manicured streets, large sidewalks, all of your hedges. Everyone's maintaining their properties, making them beautiful. We are kind of in that, almost that northeast corner of the plateau right now. You're close down the drop to 202 to go into Redmond, or you can go down I-90 there and get on the I-90 corridor pretty quickly. All the homes here are usually going to be in that early 2000s, although there are newer homes in the last 10 years as well. Most are going to be in that price point of 2 million plus right now. The one we're going to look at right here is actually for sale. It's listed right now at 2.2. It's 4 bedrooms, 5 bath. A little over 4,000 square feet. So go ahead and take a look at this one real quick, and then we'll get a view down the street for you. But again, as you can see, all of these homes, very well maintained, all have beautiful yards, and just a great community to go out and take the family for a walk. Depending on where you're at in Trossachs, you know, it also has its own elementary school that's actually in the community. Many of these homes are within walking distance to that elementary school as well. I already touched on it. The parks here is a huge draw for the families. Great community feel, beautiful. We're up here on the plateau again in the Trossachs neighborhood. right, now we are over in the Klahanie neighborhood. Huge community here in Klahanie. Most of these homes in Klahanie were built late 80s, early 90s. So you're not going to get quite as much land, quite as much property as what you might see in that Trossachs area or over near Sahalee. These homes are typically in that kind of mid-range. The one that we're going to look at today is actually listed at 1.2. It is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, so very typical of this community as a whole. There are some condos and townhomes in Klahanie as well, but very centrally located here on the plateau. Some of this will go into the Issaquah School District. Some of this will actually, some of this will go up into the Skyline High School. Some of this will actually go down into downtown Issaquah for their school districts as well. Here's the home we're looking at today. 3 bedrooms, 3-bath, 1.2 is what it is listed at. Another great community. The cool part about Klahanie is that when this was developed, they've got parks everywhere. They've got 2 pools. They've got the community center. They've got the Klahanie, what we call the Klahanie QFC, which is the shopping center that we showed you a little bit earlier. And you've really got everything that you need within Klahanie. You could probably not have to leave Klahanie, to be honest, and you could get everything that you wanted to. So very family friendly. Again, you'll see as we go on the drive through here, the main drag through Klahanie has massive sidewalks. You'll see kids at the park. You'll see kids riding their bikes all over the place. And again, lots of parks. They got the 2 pools. Great community to live in, great community to grow up in.